Hello, my dear students. Welcome to my YouTube channel, DB this is class CBSE Mathematics. We are using NCERT book to solve chapter wise. This is third chapters, pair of linear equations in two variable, exercise 3.4. Today's sessions, we are going to learn question number 2, sub questions 5, which is the last questions of this exercise, and this exercise is based on the eliminations method, which is much more easier and convenient than substitution method. Before going to start this session, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, like, comment and share with your friend for new updates. Please click bell icon. If you want to see others video, please click I button and go through the playlist. This is the third chapter, pair of linear equation in two variable, exercise 3.4, question number 2, sub question 5, which is the last questions of this exercise. From next sessions, we are going to start exercise 3.5, new cross multiplication method, which is more convenient in this elimination method. Okay. Now let me read the questions. A lending library has a fixed charge for the first 3 days. Okay, if you take the books from library, okay, and for 3 days you have to pay the fixed charge. Okay, if you take books more than 3 days, then we need to pay extra charge for each day. Suppose if we keep 5 days, then out of 5 days 3 days is fixed, then we keep the books 2 more day. Okay, 3 days out of 5 days, if you keep the books 5 days, for charge for 3 days is fixed. Okay, then how many days more is left? 2 days. That means you need to pay the 2 days extra charge. Okay, suppose 1 day's charge is suppose y, then 2 day charge, extra charge is 2y. Okay, then an additional for and an additional for each days thereafter. Okay, then there is additional charge each day for after 3 days. Okay, Sarita paid rupees 27 for a book kept for 7 days. Okay, and Sarita paid 27 to the library. She kept the book 7 days. That means out of 7 days, 3 days is fixed and she kept 4 more days. Okay, okay, if you give any numbers of days, the 3 days charge for 3 days is fixed. Okay, while Susie paid rupees 21 for the books she kept for 5 days. Okay, then Susie kept 5 days. That means out of 5 days, 3 days is fixed. How many extra days she kept? 2 extra days. Now there are 2 type of charges there. Okay, in these questions there are 2 types of charge. We are going to consider fixed charge by x and charge per day is y. Okay, because there are 2 kind of charges there. For fixed charge we are going to consider x, and for charge per day we are going to consider y. Okay, okay, I'll explain by solving these questions. Let the fixed charge is equals to rupees x. Okay, for 3 days. Okay, rupees x for 3 days. Okay, and charge per day extra. Okay, per day extra day equals to rupees y. Okay. Now rupees x is fixed for 3 days. Okay, if you keep the books 3 days only, you have to pay rupees x to the library in charge. Okay, if you keep more than 3 days, then you have to pay y, charge y for additional day. Suppose you keep 4 day, then you have to pay x plus y. If you keep 5 day, then for 3 days x, and for 2 additional day 2y. Okay, for 1 day 1y, for 1 additional day 1y, 2 additional day 2y, 3 additional day 3y, like that. Okay, now let's form the equation according to the questions. According to questions. Okay, please read the questions again till you understood. After understanding, try to form the equations. Okay, lending library has a fixed charge for the first 3 days and an additional for each days thereafter. Okay, Saritha paid 27 for a book she kept 7 days. Okay, out of 7 days 3 days is fixed. Okay, out of 7 days, look it here, out of 7 days 3 days charge is fixed. Then how many days is left? 4 days. That means she has to pay extra charge for 4 days. Okay, 1 days y, 2 days 2y, 3 days 3y, 4 days 4y. Okay, she kept total 7 days. Out of 7 days 3 days is fixed. Okay, 3 days charge is fixed, that is x. After subtracting 3 days from 7 days, how many days is left? 4 days. She has to pay additional charge for 4 days. Okay, now according to questions, altogether how much she paid? Fixed charge, fixed charge and additional charge, including both, she paid how much? 27 rupees. Now according to questions, for 3 days rupees x she has to pay. Then out of 7 days, after subtracting 3 days, how many days is left? 4 days. And for 4 days, how many extra money she has to pay? 4y. Why 4y? For 1 day 1y, for 2 days 2y, 3 days 3y, and 4 days 4y. Altogether how much she paid? 27, and we can mark this equation 1. And second person, Sushi is there. Sushi paid 21 for the book she kept for the 5 days. Okay, 5 days she kept the 5 days. Out of 5 days, for 3 days fixed charge, how many extra days is there? 5 days. No, 5 days is there. Okay, for 3 days charge is fixed. Then how many extra days is there? 2 days. Then how much she has to pay extra? 2y. Okay, then and x plus 2y. Okay, she keep the book 5 days. Out of 5 days, rupees x is fixed for 3 days. Then from 5 subtract the 3 days, how many days is left? 2 days extra. Then 2y. For 1 days 1y, for 2 days 2y, equals to, including all together, how much she paid? Rupees 21. Okay, rupees 21. Now equation is ready. Now we are going to solve this equation by elimination method, because question asks to solve all these equations by elimination method. Okay, to solve this equation by elimination method, first we need to make the coefficient of any one of the variables same. Elimination means removal of one of the variable. Let me write this together. Okay, let me write this together. X plus 4y, x plus 4y equals to 27. This is equation 1. Then equation 2, x plus 2y equals to 21. Equation 2. Now to remove the variable, their coefficient must be same. Okay, now look at it. Coefficient of x, coefficient means number attached with the variable. The number in front of the variable are called coefficient. In this case there is no number, means one coefficient is there. 1 1. Now the coefficient of x are same, that means no need to make their coefficients same. If the coefficients are not same, we have to make their coefficients same, multiplying by certain number or multiplying by their coefficient, by exchanging the coefficients. Now check the sign. If sign are same, we need to subtract them to make 0. If sign are different, add them to make 0. Okay, now sign are same, that means we need to do subtraction. Let's write the subtraction, and after writing the subtraction, please change the sign of second equation, not the first equation. Okay, whatever sign is there of second equation, just change to opposite sign. Okay, if plus there, make it to minus. If minus there, make it to plus. What sign is there? Plus. No sign means plus sign. Okay, no sign means plus sign, and it's changed to minus. Plus sign changed to minus. No sign means plus sign is there, change to minus. Now let's get the subtraction. Plus 1x minus 1x. After changing the sign, use this new sign, forget about this previous sign. Okay, plus 1x minus 1x, plus 1x minus 1x, their sum is how much? 0. That's why cancel it. Okay, now plus 4y and minus 2y. Plus 4y minus 2y, plus 4 minus 2, how much? Plus 2y equals to plus 27 minus 21. Plus 27 minus 21, how much? 6. Then this multi-number always goes down to the other side. That means their relation is division. Then 2y equals to how much is there? 6. Y equals to 6 divided by 2. Y equals to how much? 3. 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. Now we got the value of y. Now after getting the value of one of the variable, substitute this value in any one equation, either equation 1 or equation 2, to get the value for another variable, that is value for x. Then while you substituting the value of the variable, substitute in that equation which is easy to solve. Okay, if you substitute in any, we will get the same answer by substituting in any equations, but choose that equation which is easy to solve, which save our time. That means equations 1 is there and equation 2 is there. Then which one is easy to solve? According to me, equation 2 is simple than equations 1. That's why I am going to use equation 2. Okay, I am going to use equation 2. We are going to take this value of y in equation 2 to get the value of x. Okay, now let's me write, putting x is equals to, sorry, not x, putting y equals to, putting y equals to 3 in which equation? We are going to take equation 2. Equation 2 is simpler than equations 1. Okay, simple than equation 1 in equation 2. Okay, let me write equation 2. Equation 2, x plus 2y equals to 21. Now replace this y by its value. What is the value of y? Value of y is 3. Now replace it. Then x plus 2 multiply 3 equals to 21. And x plus 2 3s are 6 equals to 21. Now together the like term one side. That means take this 6 towards right. Take this 6 towards right. Then x equals to 21 minus 6. Then x is equals to how much? 15. Okay. Now x equals to 15. That means the fixed charge for first 3 days is rupees 15. Okay, then additional charge per day is how much? Rupees 3. Now let's write the conclusion. Therefore, fixed charge is rupees how much? Fixed charge means which letter is there? X. That means how much we got the value for x? 15 rupees, 15, and charge per day, and charge per day is rupees how much? Charge per day is y. Then what is the value of y? 3 rupees 3. Okay, and to check whether these answers are right or wrong, just take the value of x and y and substitute any one of the equations. Okay, substitute any one of the equation to check whether our answer is right or wrong. You can do the same thing in exam hall to check the answer. Okay, how to check? I'll just give you the hints. And value of x is 15, value of y is 3. Let's substitute in the equation 2. Value of x is 15, okay, 15, and value of y is 3, 2 3 is 6, 15 plus 6, 21, 21 equals to 21. That means both sides equal, means our answers are right. This way you can check in the example we did in the other previous equations. Okay, go through the last session's videos, it is there how to check the answer. Now after going through this video, okay, these sessions, try to solve other questions from your textbook and don't leave the example. Example is very important. If you have any kind of questions from any sample books or from any books, you can send me. I'll make the video for that. From next sessions, we are going to start another exercise 3.5. Till then, take care, stay at home, stay safe, and practice regularly.